guys, Pastor Mark here. I sure hope you're doing good. Miss you guys a lot. Hey, if you're watching this, shoot me a hi in the comments section so I can respond to you and say hi back to you. A number of years ago, I was in South Bend, Indiana. It's the home of the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, and I drove up to this spectacular stadium, and I couldn't help but remember that wonderful movie, Rudy, right? You remember the story of Rudy? Is the young man who, against all odds, he tried out for the Fighting Irish, and despite his obvious shortcomings, he remained on the roster throughout his senior year, fulfilling his dream of playing for this legendary team. And that is only because of one thing. That's the power of a never quit attitude. Now, legendary coach Lou Holtz, he came about a decade later to Notre Dame. He said this. He said, how you respond to the challenge in the second half will determine what you become after the game, whether you are a winner or a loser. Now, that's true for sports, right? How we come back in the second half, no matter how the first half has been. If that's true in sports, how much more is that true in our personal lives? So we're going to have times while we're in this season of lockdown where our whole world is getting shifted. We haven't lived this way before. We haven't been in this close quarters with people, had to deal with some of the anxieties and worries and stresses. So here's what I know. Nobody's going to do this right. You're going to blow it. You're going to snap at a loved one. You're going to get lazy in your disciplines and your eating habits, your attitudes. You're going to have bad moments. You're going to have bad days maybe. Here's what we want to make sure we don't do, and that is quit. We still want to maintain. We want to get through. How we handle the second half, how we handle what we go through determines who we are when we come out of it. So I know it can be tough. Boy, I do. Just don't quit. You know, Scripture says in Proverbs 28 that a righteous man, a godly woman, they will fall down, but they get back up. They get back up. That there's this thing, okay, I may fall, I may stumble, I may have to ask God for forgiveness, I have to ask others for forgiveness, but I'm not going to quit. I'm going to stay in this. And here's one of the things that I think can be an impetus, a motivation for us to never quit. It's thinking about how God has never quit on you and I. I think about that a lot. The stuff I've put him through, the places I've been, and he's never quit. He is relentless in his pursuit after you and I becoming the best versions of ourselves. He's relentless. He is for us constantly. He's never moody. Now we're going to get moody, but let's remember, the God who never quits on us is encouraging us to have that same never quit attitude. So let's just do that. One day at a time, one step at a time. We've got this. We've got this with him. Okay, God bless you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.